Imagine walking into a bustling coffee shop, the air simmering with the rich aroma of freshly ground beans, and the mellow hum of conversation swirling around you like a warm breeze. Your gaze sweeps the room and lands on a stranger, alone at a table, their eyes skimming the pages of a book. In that moment, you wish you could sit across from them and share a laugh, a story, maybe even a friendship. But how do you turn that wish into reality, and quickly? How do we win friends, not with awkward introductions, but with genuine connection? Winning friends is an art, shaped by the bold strokes of authenticity and the delicate brushwork of empathy. It begins the moment you step into a room, because whether you realize it or not, your body speaks a language of its own. Confidence is its strongest word. As you move, shoulders relaxed, back straight, you convey a silent message. I am open, I am friendly, I am worth knowing. It's the unspoken invitation that draws people in, setting the stage for meaningful interaction. Have you ever noticed how a genuine smile feels like sunshine on your face? It's not just the upward curve of your lips, but the warmth that radiates from your eyes, the sincere interest that flickers like candlelight. It whispers to the other person, "You matter." And when people feel valued, they are naturally drawn to you, like moths to a flame. Let's take a closer look at what comes next. As you approach, your voice becomes a bridge linking intention to interaction. The tone, pitch, and even the rhythm of your words can transform hello into a symphony of welcome. A soft, steady voice can soothe the wildest nerves, yours included. You see, winning friends is not about impressing others with grand gestures. It's the simple, everyday magic of making others feel at ease in your presence. Consider for a moment the power of listening, truly listening. It's an art in itself, a gift you give to others. As someone shares their story, their dreams, or fears, you lean in, not just with your ears, but with your heart. You nod, letting them know you're not just hearing, but absorbing every word as if it were the most beautiful melody. In that sacred space, they feel understood, respected, uniquely human. And suddenly a bond begins to form, fragile yet immensely powerful. Speaking of stories, they are the threads that weave us together. Sharing a piece of yourself, whether it's a childhood memory, a quirky habit, or a lesson learned, invites others to do the same. It's as if you're walking through a door together, where vulnerability meets understanding. And it's in these shared tales that friendships often find their roots. Empathy, too, is your ally in this journey. It's the capacity to step into another's shoes and walk a mile alongside them. Empathy is the gentle nod during a moment of shared pain, the subtle shift when you feel another's joy. It builds bridges where walls once stood, fosters connections that words alone could never achieve. Now let's talk about the subtle art of persuasive framing, not to be confused with manipulation, but rather a way of highlighting possibilities. Imagine you are proposing an idea or an outing with your potential friend. Instead of saying, "Do you want to go to the park?" consider framing it as, "I think you'll love the park. It has the most serene views." Suddenly, the proposition is not just a suggestion, but an enticing adventure they might be missing out on. These principles might seem small, but together they create a symphony of connection. And like any great performance, timing is key. Knowing when to speak, when to listen, when to lean in with a smile or a story, these are the rhythms of friendship. Picture a world where each of us walked not in competition, but in collaboration, where every interaction was an opportunity to weave a new thread into the fabric of our lives. But remember, friends are not won like trophies. They are discovered and cherished like rare gems. In the end, the secret to winning friends quickly isn't really a secret at all. It's about showing up as your truest self, extending warmth, and embracing the beautiful unpredictability of human connection. So the next time you find yourself sharing space with a stranger, remember, the potential for friendship is as infinite as your capacity to connect. The spark of a smile, the melody of a laugh, or the gentle empathy of listening can light up paths you never knew were there. Reflect on this. In every heart you touch, you leave an imprint. Be deliberate with the impression you leave behind. With every interaction, you have the power to inspire connection, to build bridges that span the distance between strangers, to create a world where friends are made effortlessly, gracefully, and most importantly, genuinely.